Decal waiting room.
Mm,
Yippee.
yippee. Yeah,
Hmm?
amp. This time.
Oh, that never happens. Despite you being here all the time.
I should do it. Change.
I should have a first and a last redemption.
Oh.
Last is like 300 or some shit.
And you're not screen sharing your game. If that is what you're meaning to do.
Something I have to do at this point, and it didn't even fucking work.
Oh. You could do OBS camera
No, I'm
instead.
lazy.
Oh, okay.
That'd probably be smarter now that I think about it, but whatever. Oh
I
well.
feel like it does less lag.
Yeah. Just to like encode the shit to Discord.
Yeah. There we go. Let's see little PNGs. Hey. Hmm.
What the fuck am I doing? From now on, whenever I go live, I'm just
Yeah.
going to quote retweet my last live tweet.
Oh.
And it's funny because each is going to have a photo that's associated with that specific stream, so none of them are going to be the same.
I love that.
Oh, I don't have... Oh my gosh. I thought I didn't... Man.
Hmm?
I didn't mean for this playlist to be on shuffle. Oh well.
Aw.
I was like, oh, I can't wait to hear the top 10 I have on here. And then it just shuffled. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Aw.
I'll unshuffle it. Fuck it. I don't care.
Yeah.
I can skip that one. I could move that one down, probably. Where am I? Yeah. Oh my. Yoink? Oh shit.
Will my mic start picking things up? I'm
You have risen? Congrats.
Well.
I sound so tired. I was honestly just thinking about just sleeping the entirety of today through. But I was kind of getting hungry. Risen, like, waking up. Yeah, I know what you meant. I don't know what else there is to, like, imply about that. But what the... I can already hear him go, okay, listen here, buddy. Nah, you're chilling. Together. Whoa. That being the first post on my art account is fucking wild. What the hell?
What?
No,
Post
some
what?
drawing on my art timeline. Ah. Bop. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yellow. Hi. It's been forever since I chatted with you. I need to learn, like, whatchamacallit? How to make decals, like custom decals, have different paint finishes.
Oh.
That's something I've been wanting to do. I think it would have been really cool to have, like, some of the Shopify decal I made to have, like, different paint finish aspects.
I feel like you would end up creating cool stuff with that.
My mic cutting out? Yeah. It's one of my favorite, like, despite the mic being, like, somewhat bad. I mean, it's not that bad. It's pretty good. But, like, I love that when I get to, like, certain, like, ranges, it just, like, cuts out entirely. It's one of my favorite things. And if I'm, like, screaming my heart out, it's just, like, you don't even hear it at all. I think it's really good. I'm aware. I see the clips. I see... Literally, yeah. It's like, I review the VODs when I am gonna upload them on YouTube. Ooh. Is that a Photoshop file? I need to learn how to use Photoshop. I've never used it. Well, I'd have to buy it first. Taken by the void. Yes, sir. Void microphone go crazy.
apologies for being quiet for a minute. I had been called.
Oh.
Yeah.
I should check that out then for different paint finishes, because it'd be so much fun to like mess around with that. Because I feel like the Orbiter's decal would have looked a lot better if it had different paint finishes like I was intending.
Mm.
Because on the decal, I was intending all white parts to be anodized, if I'm not wrong.
Oh yeah.
It's been a minute. Also, I think decal making would be a lot easier for me with Photoshop. Because I think, if I'm not wrong, if you update a file on Photoshop, it like automatically updates if it's in Blender. I could be entirely wrong, but it's mostly just saying the right colors for the mask. Ah. Those are words. uh, my inexperienced little brain. Using the right decals that have right distance. You know, also use decals as a base. Ah. I was about to say there's probably a video on it, but I'd highly doubt.
Mm.
Ah. Well, there's probably videos like explaining how to do masking and whatnot, but not like specifically Rocket League decals. uh, really?
These are all words and things that are confusing to me.
Oh, I see. Oh. Yeah, tutorials for Alpha Console and making Rocket League decals. Ooh, I'm definitely gonna be studying those later tonight, probably. My decal games are about to take a huge step forward. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Playing tons of Overwatch 2. I haven't played Overwatch in so long that it logged me out, and I thought that I had a specific email tied to my account, but I didn't, so now I don't know what email it's under, so I'm just like, oh well.
no. Oh yeah, you mentioned that recently.
Yeah, because I was gonna play with some buds, and it was like, nope, you're not on the right account. I'm like, damn. Oh well. I could probably just send it
Yeah.
or find an email, but like, the few times I did play Overwatch, it was a lot of fun though.
Yeah, I haven't played Overwatch in a while either.
Esport
I've been
decon
wanting
next
to,
season.
but...
Ooh.
Whoa.
I would do a project like Otter did, with like every single team concept, but that's crazy. Like, I salute bro for that. Holy. I would have like, I could never. I could do like probably 5, but like having one every single day is just absolutely wild. The one thing I like to do for decals specifically, hold on. There's an ad starting? Nope. Get snoozed, bozo.
Oh.
Otter is insane. Like, I was looking at, I think it was it? I think it was his NRG or his Shopify, and I was just like, yeah, this is yummy. And then Saju's also crazy. I fucking love Saju's decals. Holy. The new NRG one? What the fuck? That's beautiful. Based off the Kappa jacket? I would have never put two and two together. That's so fucking smart. Been tempted to stream it? You should. Definitely do TikToks on it. Like, just like funny moments. That'd go. That'd be so much fun. Yeah, I'm bad at building a community because I'm too lazy to make TikToks. I probably should, but
You mentioned a couple times wanting to
no, yeah. I
make
made
some.
like one VR TikTok last year, and that was like
Yeah.
it. I could probably turn this convo into a TikTok if I wanted to.
Yeah, you can literally turn anything into a TikTok.
I could just put Subway Surfers at the bottom of the screen, and I'm sold. You know what I could do? You know how those like some TikTok like not streamers but, like TikTok creators, they have like their face cam at the top and then the gameplay at the bottom.
Yeah.
I could just use the PNG face cam at the top of the
Yeah.
screen.
Oh,
I'm a
yeah, do that.
genius.
I mean, there was that thing you discovered through going like
You record full sessions? I need to start doing that. I should start like just recording like full Rocket League sessions. That'd probably be smart. Just like any game session at this point. So then I have like a lot of VODs, and then I could just get the funniest moments out of those and put them into a compilation.
Oh.
I might take that.
You should.
I'm stealing that. Sorry, Furf. Grab. Whether I'll execute on it or not is a whole different story.
Yeah.
My thoughts go into one brain cell and out the other. I use metal specifically just for clips. So if I want like if something funny happens, I just clip it and then I go back to it later. If I were to record sessions, I'd probably be through OBS with like the camera on and controller, like all this stuff on top. No, yeah, I have an extra terabyte hard drive that's like barely even 1% like used up. So I'm chilling. If it might be a 2 terabyte, I don't think it is. No, it's a 1 terabyte. But like, if I need to upgrade, I would. You can set it to record for sessions when the game starts. Ooh, get some main menu like just witty banter. Yeah, for multi-tracks and stuff, I already have that on So I have
Yeah.
that set up on OBS, so I don't have to really worry about that. There's an ad going.
Yeah,
I'm about to go on in a
change
minute.
it.
Sorry, I can't snooze this one. It won't let me. Ooh, that's a lot of terabytes.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I forget that some people have like multi PC setups. I forget that's a thing.
Oh yeah, that is a.
Which makes sense, because one can be for like. Ah! Wait! Wait! That's peak!
Whoa.
I got no notif though. Why? Why are notifs trolling? Thank you! Thank you for the sub.
Ad blockers do not work on Twitch.
Apparently they do for Maj. I don't know why they do, but they just do. All of our systems backups are closer to 15 to 20? That makes sense. There we go. it was a little late. There's so many emotes on the screen.
Have to share the.
Oh my gosh.
All the emotes, yeah.
That's a lot. Holy. Thank you. What is it? Seven TV emotes.
Yeah, it is. There are the 7 TV emotes.
Oh my. You know what I need to do? I need to put chat box on my Rocket League scene.
Oh.
I don't know why I don't have that set already.
You used to never use the chat box.
Yeah, we're going to Minecraft real quick. We're trolling for a second. Hello. I my PNG is bigger on the screen.
Whoa.
Alley-oop. Back to society.
Whoa.
Paste. Chat box, yippee. We're doing maintenance right now. Peeps. It could be that big. Fuck it, why not? Okay. So I have to go into... Gotta go over here and make the text a different color. I might just leave it white. That should be fine. Shouty, I know she missed me in my brain. You need no side, cause I got my mind. Where is that? Alert bot? No. Widgets. There we go. You love this song? Yeah, I know. You gave me this song, broski. Chat should be fixed now.
Oh.
Yeah, that's better. Can't leave it down, no. Huzzah. Is my brain braining?
Huh? Brain, no brain.
Nope, my brain is braining. Because now Rocket League has chat, so now I'm not just talking to the void on VODs.
Whoa.
I should have done that like way sooner. I don't know why I didn't. Carrot emote.
Carrot emo.
Aren't there more like emote slots? I need to make more emotes. And then I can make a little thing on my, what do I even call it? A sponsor bar? It's not really a sponsor bar, it's just a promotion bar. Yeah, the little promotion animated thingy I have on top of my face cam.
Oh yeah, something else can
Valorant. Yeah. Good luck. If you want to play ranked, I'll be on when I'm done streaming, probably.
Whoa.
Also saw some of your recent work and I just getting through gameplay. Thank you. Yeah, I did. I fucking love this song. I posted yesterday. No, Saturday night, I think, a graphic that I did about what the Championship Sunday graphic possibly could have looked like for this season. And since then, I've updated it even more. Like, the background is a higher quality now. They call that an interview. They're screwed. Hello? Hi! Your name looks very familiar. But I can't pinpoint. I'm thinking Evo. I could be entirely wrong, though. I'm being asked to do 6-mans.
Oh, you are?
I am. Oh, Furphy! Thank you for sending me those. I didn't realize you sent them. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hell yeah. Yes, Evolved Night Fury, that's the one. Hi, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Furf, I can send you the 2 little concept RLCS graphics I did. I don't know how they would, like, I have to scroll a bit. Yeah, I've been retweeting a lot. I'm the biggest Shopify supporter. Not the biggest. I know there's people that support more than me, but, like, love Shopify hearts. But these are the 2 that I did. I'm sending them to you on Discord. Bert sent me some of your work and it's pretty fire. Thank you. I forget that because I've had, I think, 2 people come to me saying that Bert's like shown my stuff, and I always forget that like people can show my stuff. It surprises me every time. I'm like, huh? Yeah, I want to do I have a lot of concepts for Evolve that I think only Vert has seen, and if not, then just like the few. Not NRG. NRG, yes, but I'm more of a I'm a Justin boy. I've always been like Justin's always been that player that I've looked up to. So it's more of just like I'm more on the Justin ship. But I still love NRG the same. Like Garrett, Toasty, Mist, they looked despite like falling out, they looked really good. And especially really good with like how much time they had to like practice. So I know they could be like a really like good team. But seeing Justin make top 4 again after so long just made me so fucking happy. Like it was crazy. You're gonna cut the new decals tomorrow? Of course. I have esport tokens ready. I am ready for tomorrow, bro. I am ready. Cause I know for sure I'm getting Octane and Fennec of Shopify, NRG.
Of course.
Probably KC. Vitality for sure. Yeah, I am stacked. I am so fucking ready. And even the player banners, like, oh, having a Shopify banner is gonna be so cool. I
Oh.
have I have two NRG ones from previous seasons. I was never able to get the original NRG banner and decal because at the time my account was like had some weird issue that I couldn't buy anything. Like it just wouldn't let me buy anything. And then once I figured that out, I could only get like I think from that season, I was only able to get like the pre like the old like the very first edition of decals. I have only got um it's not in this one. Where is it? Oh well, this is Fennec. Da da da. Octane. Hi hi. I have Cloud9 and Space Station. That's about it for the
Oh.
OG ones. Yeah, but like I have Vitality too. But like I loved that energy decal, and it's I've been so sad ever since that I haven't been able to like have it because it's just like
Hmm.
fuck, dude. I loved that thing. It was that's the that's like yeah. And then I have where is it? I have this, which is Justin's preset from season 5, which is funny enough the the preset that I first watched RLCS, like the first preset that I saw in RLCS, which was during season 5 grand finals. So shout for the dig home. I have the Dignitas decals too. I have well not that's the wrong one. I have the home and away. And then I think for this season I have yeah, I have these two. Yeah, I have a lot of decals from I think this season is the season that I bought the most decals in. I have this many for the OGs. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 rows for last season, and then this season I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 rows. So definitely a lot more this time around. The gradient one is really nice. I I remember seeing it for the first time and I was like, oh, like I was in VC. I think I was. Like we were all like gushing over it. It's so good. I I hope that someday if I get to that point that I could have a decaling game. That'd be really cool. Like just knowing that I made something. But at the same time, I'm chilling with like making concepts and whatnot.
Yeah.
But if RLCS lives on, that's that's really the state of how it be right now. No, I believe you get a decal next season, 100%. Or if they do a phase 2 of this season with like with Chiefs and all that, I think Chiefs already has a decal. They're pretty sold on. But like if there's a possible phase 2 or maybe in next season, they bring in more teams possibly. I'm I'm sure you'll get one for sure. And speaking of decals,
Hmm.
Beefy Ramen Boy absolutely cooked this year. Because I think it was it Space Station and Moist? I think it was Space Station and Moist. I could be wrong about Space Station. I know it's Moist for sure. Yeah. Yeah, Beefy's crazy. Like, I don't know what they're feeding him, but he's going like all the decals. He's gone crazy. Like Moist this year's wild. Like I know a lot of people are just gonna buy that, not because they like the team, but just because the decal looks that good. Lots of ramen. Mm-hmm. Has to be. But I could do concepts, but I don't know. I don't know what teams to do concepts on. That's the hardest part. Like trying to find a team that I think would be. Or, hold on. A team that I think TSM's decal is also really good. I just don't understand how TSM has like that very detailed dragon, but they told G2 to like get rid of the samurai. I think it might be because of the sword. I highly doubt it, like the samurai sword it had, but it is what it is.
You had mentioned that to me the other day.
Yeah, but that's okay. I think it's hard because production, just production, showing the wrong decals, making false hype, which is very unfortunate for them, but it is what it is. I know every single video or every single stream talking about the G2 decal is gonna be like, yo, what happened? But it's not the designer's fault. It's the restrictions, I guess. That's also another thing. I have to, if I want to make decals, I have to consider what the restrictions are, which I have no clue.
Mm.
Because like, I don't think my decal would be, well, considering this season's designs, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, the layoffs were the worst thing in all of esports to happen. You don't have to say anymore. Like, it's just vouchers.
Hmm.
Like, considering this season's decal designs, I feel like the now that I look at this, it's like the word mark is wrong. It's supposed to be a different like thing now, but when I made it, that was that. But logo placements, that's what I was thinking. But this is the one. This is the only decal I made for like concept for shop. I try to keep this like from their original decal, and like these three little lines here as well, and then like shake everything up a bit. Is it? Hmm. Is it too busy? Or is it like just like little like detail things? Like, can I have the hashtag? It's a pretty. I hope it's not gonna fail me right now when I say this, but when I play it, it's usually fast, and it's okay right now. But like, loose leaf branding elements. Is it because it has two different Shopify logos? Well, that's also another thing. On their official decal, it just says shop. You made the triangles on top of the Shopify card?
Whoa.
I love these. I wish I got the original Shopify decal. I don't know why I didn't. I honestly kind of trolled. This delay is difficult at times. Yeah, what even is my delay? I shouldn't be delayed.
I can check what at
It might
least
be
it's
like
for
around
me.
10 to 5 seconds, I'm assuming.
Video stats are saying 7 seconds
7? Okay,
for
that's weird.
latency.
I don't know how I would try to improve that delay. I need to update that that little thing right there. That's
I
incorrect.
forget that's there.
No, yeah, it's not right anymore. I think it's really funny. There's a hotkey for the Alpha Console menu, I'm pretty sure. I just forget it. Sentinels was fun to do. I got
Red.
Sentinels. I went to I got to work on the Shopify trailer decals 2021-22 with paper crowns, and then they modified the in-game ones. I noticed that because I looked back at that trailer when I was like talking to Blue about how I wish I got the old decals, and I noticed on like right here on the trailer decals it has like a white line, like a couple lines here, but on the ones in game it just doesn't. F5. You are right. F5. But yeah, I noticed that there were some slight changes from the trailer decals to the in-game ones. And I was like, damn. But yeah, I hate that on here. I don't know if it's like, I can't really notice it because of my monitor settings, but like, there's a slight design here, but you can barely see it.
Oh yeah, it is there.
Yeah, like I can barely see it.
Yeah, I only when you point it out I could see it.
Yeah. A cool thing with this decal is that I was able to show the... Oh, hold on. I gotta make sure I know their exact position. It is the... Okay. So 3D motion artist at Sentinels. Hello, Jesse. Yeah, it's super subtle. Yeah, I wanted it to be as subtle as possible, but I made it too subtle. Like I wanted it to pop out, but not be too much, but I didn't do it enough. But I was able to show this to the 3D motion modeler at Sentinels, and they gave me some tips on like what to do and what not to do, which they were like, oh hey, you can do this, you can do that. The biggest thing that was a question mark was this front logo, because Sentinels like to have it in this cube, so they didn't know if this was gonna like be okay or not, because it's technically in like a cube like thing. But I might redo the Sentinels concept. Theezy? No, it was Raging Styles. Rocket League lighting is a pain to work around. Yeah. Sometimes I don't work around it at all. Like with a Shopify decal, I didn't even like consider Rocket League lighting at all. I just did what I thought would look cool in my head, and then I just plopped it in game, and it looks okay. It looks good. I enjoy it. It's one of my, I think it's one of my best ones. Sin decal goes hard. There's a Fennec. There's a Fennec Sentinels decal that I made as well. That's a Scarab.
I don't think a Scarab
Fennec.
is a Fennec. I
Sen
forgot you made a Fennec version.
Yes. The Senfen. You can see it here, but the design is down here. I could have done better with this sponsor placement. I could have like done like the word mark, but Styles is crazy. I feel like having the decal blacked out with some red edges and some other things, some other red things on it. Like inverted colors. I was also thinking about that, but at the same time, there are a lot of decals, especially from previous seasons, that were like primarily black, so I wanted to like shake it up. And since their main color is red, I wanted to express that the most, because that's like their calling card. Like they are a color, like the red, they are red. So
Yeah.
like this back here, I know this wouldn't fly at all because it has to be in this cube. And this, I don't know, because it's in a weird like middle ground.
It's in a rectangle.
You can see it more here, the design. On this side a lot more. You can actually see it on the Fennec.
Yeah.
A little sentinels right here in a cube, so technically another middle ground thing here. And this one on the sentinels lettering, it has like a red type.
Yeah,
I thought it was
that.
Cheesemobile. Yeah, the Cheesemobile, funny enough, like I have to keep moving this thing around. No. Did I not? Oh, I guess I didn't. Okay. Well, unfortunate. I thought I had those on Fennec. I guess I only got them Octane. But yeah. Like the little hidden placements. We didn't want to be black mostly since the yellow and gold iconic was exactly. If the colors are iconic to the org, it's the best to like express that, to show that, because there's a lot of decals that just go for like for example, like Vitality. Vitality is primarily yellow and black. So on their decals for 21-22, it was vibrantly yellow and black with a bit of white accents here and there. So it's like I want to like when you think of an org, the things that mostly come to mind is the logo and the colors. And most people recognize orgs with colors more than anything. So why not express those iconic colors in a piece that should be representative of them? So it's just like, boom, red decal. And because I'm just a sucker for the palette red, white, and black, as you can see by my entire branding, I kind of slot right in perfectly when it comes to the palette. But yeah, you got Sen Society, you got Starforge Systems, you have Sen Society up here again. It's the brand. Yeah. Like, the colors are the brand. It is the org. So it just makes sense to use the ones that stick out the most. Funny enough, Vitality's decal is unironically like not one of my favorites, but it is one that I like enjoy using. Oh, hi, Lady McQueen. It's one that I like using whenever I'm like trolling. Not trolling, but like when I feel like my gameplay is really bad. It's just like, yes, I agree. Yes, good car, good car. But I got Liquid's decal just for the sake that they're leaving the scene. V1 bought them on drop. Fucking love this decal.
Shiny.
Sad you did such a good job on this, as well as the OA one. And you have all you got the Minecraft.
It's a Minecraft.
McQueen is a
I
jump
didn't
scare.
create that.
Yeah, McQueen is a jump scare. I'd be scrolling through my presets, and he just
He
shows up, and I'm
really
like, oh. Endgame. I like Endgame's decal. I think Endgame's decal is pretty nice. Like I saw it in the shop, like when I was looking through all the decals on day one, and I was like, what the hell? I love that.
It does look nice.
Because once again, it has that reddish, white, and black kind of color palette. And giggle, haha. And then of course you gotta have G2OA.
Fall easily. I like the colors on that one.
Oh, everyone does. Everyone does. You have Genjis, which of course you gotta have the Genjis. How could you not have the Genjis? They're low race cars. And then you have Endpoint Home.
Wow.
I'm a sucker for pink decals as well. NRG.
Wow.
Yummy. Oh, now that you mention it, that is very BDS. I never put two and two together. Wait. Like OG BDS or like newer BDS? Can you? Oh my gosh, stop. I think you mean newer BDS. Like last season BDS? No, not at all. This season BDS. It's nice to have you red. I really said red. That's incorrect. I can see it. It's definitely. It's like the endgame decal is a combination of this BDS decal and this BDS decal. Because of the arrows, and then the newer one because of like the lines. No. But I enjoy it. Like I could see this as a BDS decal. Just swap the colors around and it would work. But good decal,
Yeah.
Pat. Solary. Solary reminds me of mostly arrows in general flow. Yeah. I see it. Yeah. Solary reminds me of last 2 years ago Vitality. The taxi. The Vitaxi. Still a really good decal though. High crimson wheels. Yeah. it's really especially when you're like when you look at it and you're like, oh wait, like you have like that sudden realization that's like, oh yeah, this looks like this, and then you check it out and it's like, oh yeah, that's a lot more. That's a lot closer than I thought it was. Um. Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow. This car is really heavy now. Uh-oh.
No.
I thought I had the second flip.
No.
Um, I'm I th I think so. There's not many other decals that are like that aren't color inverts. Unless you want to count EGs, which I think it's not this season. I don't think EG even has a decal this season. And if they do, I'm gonna feel really bad. No, it was EG's last season, where it was the home decal was like pixelated, and then the away decal wasn't pixelated at all. It's like not many teams do different home and away decals, except for Solary. I don't know why. They probably shouldn't, but this kind of gives me like endpoint, like old endpoint kind of vibes. Like home decal, away decal, two different decals. Um, Sonic's decal is very pretty. It's a very pretty decal. G2 is one that did two different decals. I was trying to find them. I'm blind. Mm. I think G2. Was it last season? Because what did G2 have last season? The black and yellow, and then the white and red. I like Sonic's decal, especially the like just the colors. The colors on the home is just really nice. They all flow very, very well together.
That is true.
And it kind of gave me inspiration a little bit for the
Oh.
Orbiters decals.
Oh.
Because if you look at like, if you look here, or has this kind of like, I don't even know what you'd call this, a little wave type thing, and it kind of like just
Yeah.
flows with the. Where's my Stockting? There we go. Jump scare. But with the Orbiters decal, this one's the busy one that I didn't like. It has like this here. Kind of has like that flowy, flow type nature. I could probably show the away decal. It'd probably be better. Not by much. It's still still a very busy decal. J-Ski worked on the Sonics decal. I love J-Ski's work. Just all the decal designers are just so good at what they do. And it's just so crazy how they hit it out of the park every single time. But yeah, orb decal. Very, very busy decal.
I forget how busy it actually is.
Yeah, I don't really like it anymore.
I don't remember it being that busy.
Yeah. That's all the ones I have so far. I would probably do an energy concept, but I'm not entirely sure on what I would do. That's not the product one. I'm excited for Energy's decals this season as well, because the colors are just pretty. They're very pretty colors. Maybe you should do an Orbiter's decal concept. I mean... You could. I'll I'll revive the Twitter for that. Speaking of which, I have the Orbiter's banner on my little PNG background, funny enough, at this moment.
Coincidental timing.
No, yeah. Orbiter's timing is crazy. It's probably gonna go away any second now, because I don't know how long it's been there, but...
I don't know either.
Yeah, banners rotate every 5 minutes. You do Orbiter's concept, I do a Dignitas concept. It'd be very silly.
Wow.
I'm essentially hitting 2 birds with 1 stone with that one though. Because I know someone that isn't currently in this VC or in this stream would love to see a Dignitas concept.
I wonder who that could be.
No clue. I should do custom maps.
Oh.
You. I should do a concept for a decal off of my own branding. I did one, but it's really, really bad, and I'm embarrassed to show it, so I'm not going to. It is on in the file area that I could just equip it. Like, I don't wanna. Wonder who it is. Show? It was made at like... Gosh, it's bad. Like, it's like bad.
I forget what it looks like.
Good. I'm only gonna have it up for like 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and gone. I do not like it at all. If I do any decal next, I'd probably do my own.
You should.
It's like I wouldn't. The thing is, I wouldn't even use it. That's the funny thing. There's like, it's just like weird. So I think I know what I would do now if I were to make one now. But like, This is so sad. No. Whoa. Oh, um, funny little question, Furphy, if you can answer. Do they have like logo restrictions for how big the logo can be in the front of the car? Is that a thing? 'Cause I've seen all the logos be like not small, but like not big either. Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay. That makes sense. Because all the decals, like, you have Dignitas, and then you have another round logo, Luminosity. Luminosity is a little bigger, but at the same time, they're roughly all the same size. Restrictions on size, placement, and location.
Hmm.
That makes sense. I think sponsors are only for the left side of the car. If I'm not wrong. I think I read that somewhere. Ew. Hmm. You can notice the patterns on placement size. You can notice patterns on placement, location, size from most designs. Some exceptions, but not often. Yeah. It seems that the most popular ones are the front of the car, which makes sense. Either up here or down here for logos, and then either down here or up here and down here for a sponsor, if there is a sponsor. And then the spoiler. Do any teams put logos on the spoilers anymore? I don't think so. I was just on this one. Doesn't look like it anymore. Oh. Yeah, because I don't see any, at least for for NA. Because I know in previous seasons they would put logos on the spoiler, and that's what I did for the Sentinels, and no watermarks as logos on spoiler allowed. Really? Not anymore? Or text? Huh. That's a shame. Because, like,
Hmm.
you have all these old cool ones.
Hmm.
I guess last season they implemented that. Or this is not last season. 2 seasons ago. Yeah, these are the ones I was just looking through. Yeah, that's interesting. I feel like it adds. Well, all the ones that have something on the spoiler were done. No. Oh, that makes sense. I wonder why that is. That's interesting. Because I feel like it gave these past decals like a kick. Like you see the logo on the front and then the logo on the spoiler, and you're like,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
13 Lightning McQueen.
I know. McQueen jump scare.
Just a bunch of octanes suddenly.
Mm. It probably won't get I don't know. I don't think they'll like consider it anytime soon because they have like a bunch of other stuff to like handle. But I'm glad with that despite having like a first like rough week, um everything's seeming to like come together kind of. So I'm sure that this upcoming week for Europe is gonna look a lot cleaner. Hopefully. I believe.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I'm sure it will. They're just getting the hang of things. It's a lot like less people. A lot of people are doing more than like one thing. So I understand there'll be hiccups. A lot of the stuff people were complaining about were like they just happen. Like having having a team name wrong. Like I said, like G2 Rebellion at some point. Like that happened in the past before and everyone thought it was funny. But now that it's like, oh, new production company, everyone's like pitchforks and torches. Like, those are just things that we should be giggling about. I'm sure everything will get sorted out for sure.
Yes.
Back to old NA production for a bit, and it should pick up again. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think... I feel like it is very, very valid to compare the two, but I feel like it's not fair. Because it is not only two different production companies, but it is also... Yeah. Yeah, Epic's not helping at all. But... I feel like it's... Like I was saying a second ago. I feel like it's not fair to compare the two. Because it's an entire new production's very first week of like trying to figure out how this train leaves the station. So there were going to be hiccups no matter what. I think we all can agree that we all knew there were going to be hiccups. Were they... Some were a bit worse than others, and that's okay. It happens. It's the first week. We're all chilling. We just got to see where it goes. So I'm looking forward to see how Blast like handles the RLCS. Hopefully it's with care. I feel like they can. I feel like just like the last wow. Something got caught in my throat. I feel like the last day, like Sunday, yesterday, was like a really good step in the right direction. It's like I don't think there was a lot of... Virtual webcam was hilarious. Yeah, like that's funny. Like I don't know why people are like genuinely mad about that. That's just funny. Like if I could, I would do that shit on purpose in an RLCS. Like if I was a pro, I'd probably get fined. Like it'd be really funny. Like I'd make a terrible pro. Like I score a goal, I'd be making faces in the camera or some shit, like goofing around. It'd be so bad.
That'd be funny to see. It'd be a little silly.
Yeah. I hope that someday I could do like a show match on like a stage or something. It'd be so fucking goofy. Or just a show match at all. I feel like that'd be a lot of fun. Cause like I just want that.
Any form
like,
of something comes your way.
yeah, I want that type of experience, not only to like be as silly as possible, but serious as well, obviously. But
Yeah.
like, just want to show my personality. Cause it's just like it's more fun that way. Like especially like, on a
Yeah.
stage, just like could be so much fun.
It is who you are.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to a lot of VCT events this year.
Yeah.
More personality than some of the pros now. Yeah, I feel like a lot of pros are like reserved, but I'm kind of like, because as I said earlier, I'm a bit of like a cringe Justin fanboy. So like, I try to be like as silly when I can, try to have that fun meta type beat. Just try to vibe with it. Like the past 2 nights, I would loop one song and I would just like go crazy.
Yeah, that is true.
It's just like you just gotta have fun with that. I'm definitely expecting pros
Having
and
fun
personality
is
being
better
valued
than
simple
anything.
more than skill. Yeah, cause like it's. I feel like you leave more of an impact when you have more personality more than your individual skill in the game. Because, like, if you're, for example, if you're, hold on, having good skill plus personality over amazing skill, but personality, yeah, exactly. Like, if you're an asshole, but you play the game like Zen, people are only gonna like you because of your like ability in game, not because of you. which is honestly how I kind of feel about FK, but that's an entire conversation I don't want to dive into. So I'm only going to leave that there. But it's like, and then you have Justin during the fall major when they went to Sweden, where he was like R2D2 screaming in the grand finals, like just having fun with it. Just like they're all laughing, they're all being goofs. That's what I want. I want like fun meta, silly, dumb shit where we can just laugh, still play good, and just have fun with it, not take it like too seriously, even though it is like a job. Exactly! Exactly! I hated FaZe. I hate FK. Like, I respect him for his skill, but I hate him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me at the in Lan Diego. Cause I was like, cause I wanted to sit with the Carmine Corp fans, but Chaos was too fucking lazy to like let me or like go walk up over to the other side of the venue. So I was the only KC fan like in the NA section. So it was like so fucking awkward. You see this kid in like a general NRG jersey screaming whenever Carmine Corp scores, while the entire rest of the section is just quiet. It was so fucking funny.
Want you to go to the other side?
No, he was like, no, just stay here. And I'm like, no, I want to go with the Carmine Corp fans. He's like, why? And I'm like, because I'm supporting Carmine Corp. What do you mean? And he was like, no. And I was like, oh, fine, you're boring as hell. So I just stayed over there. But like, whenever Carmine Corp scored, I was loud. Like, I was being like really loud. Like, it was so much fun. And then when they won, like, I walked up to the stage, like not on the stage, but like at the barrier of the stage, and I was just like bowing up and down because I was like, yes sir.
Yeah, wasn't there some form of video of you doing that?
I think so.
Or like some sort of clip that you were in the background of that.
I think you see me
Yeah,
for
I
like a
think I
couple
recall seeing
frames.
that. Yeah.
But during the entirety of the major, it was the middle camera for the blue team. You can see either my red jersey or Chaos's green or Chaos's yellow shirt.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember my mom was watching the major, and she took a picture of one of the face cams, which had had the red jersey and then Chaos's yellow shirt. And I was like, "That's you guys," and I was like, "Oh, you're watching it." And she's like, "Yeah, I'm watching it. You're there," and I'm like, "Ah, happy."
Aww.
Slowly getting my parents into esports. My mom loves Rocket League because of the casting. And I told her about the caster layoffs, and she was like, damn, they got rid of my favorite boys. And I was like, I know. But love all the casters. I love all of them. I'm a FaZe hater, not even in RL, but in general. Yeah. I also despise FaZe entirely. The LAN sounded dope though. LAN was so much fun. I hope I can go to one this year. I highly doubt it because I'm broke and it hasn't been announced yet. But if Shopify goes to like goes to a LAN, I want to be there. I want to see Shopify play on LAN because I was never able to watch NRG play on LAN. So I want to at least see Justin or Garrett on stage. Either one of those. Like either NRG qualifies or Shopify qualify. Oh yeah, I forget that you worked on Salt Mine. Salt Mine was so much fun to watch with all the graphics. It was so clean. It was so yummy. I loved how it all like the stinger transitions and like just like all the It just all like flowed so well. Loved it. Yeah, I'm trying to get my mom into Valorant, but it gives her a headache because of how like fast the movements are. She could barely handle me showing her a house in Minecraft, so let alone Valorant. So I'm getting my dad into Valorant instead.
My mom.
Then
What if you got my mom into esports?
Why do I gotta do it? You do it. Why do I gotta get your mom into esports? That makes no sense. For dabbing in it, or dabbling in it, dabbing. For dabbling in it, it was really, really good. Everything flowed so well. But I just get a notif. Oh. Hi day.
Hi day.
Yes. My mom loves Valorant. Nope, my mom loves Rocket League. My dad likes Valorant because it reminds him of... He didn't say it was CS, but he said that when he was in the Marines, his buddies used to play like a realistic shooting game, which I could... And he said it wasn't Call of Duty, so I could only assume that it was CS. So I think he has like a secret little soft spot for the concept of CS, but doesn't know that it is CS. So I might bring him into CS as well, because I've been watching a lot of CS recently.
That is true.
Yes, so, because I got him into Valorant. We went to a couple watch parties. Imposter syndrome hit hard until Johnny Boy reacted with that pog emote to something I made and it disappeared. It's odd how that works. It's odd how, like, someone, like, reacting, like, positively just, like, makes the entire, like, self-doubt just disappear.
Yeah.
That's how I felt with... What was it? I think it was... the Sentinels and the Shopify concept, because I posted both of those in their respective Discords, and I got a lot of, like... Not a lot, but, like, a lot to me. I got a lot of, like, positive, like, remarks, like, hey, this looks really, really cool, and hey, this looks, like, really great. And this and that, and, like, this is dope as fuck, and it's, like, a bunch of other stuff. So it's, like, really fun to see, like, people actually, like, liking what I do. And it makes me just want to do more.
That's how it tends to work.
Yup. I don't have any lime wheels, do I? Just completely off topic, not related to anything at all. Sort by... Nope, attributes. Painted. Okay, do I have any good lime wheels?
Isn't there a way to search by paint?
Not that I know of. You know, there might be. You can! Oh! I'm doing a lot of broadcast packages since online dating. And it's nice to get good reactions from clients as people. Yeah. I assume so. I'm not at that level, so I'm not really sure how all that works, but it's just nice to know that, like, people do like what you are doing. Because I've been doing some work, not work, but, like, I've been making some concepts for this is a funky wheel. What the hell?
Eh?
I kind of, what the fuck? That's kind of, ooh.
Oh, does it look like a flower?
It does. I might use this with the new Shopify decal, honestly.
Oh.
I wish I had like. I think it's from an artist side. Oh, okay, yeah. I understand more now. I forget that I'm also an artist.
Well,
Well,
yeah. You
a character
and you
like.
kind of have a PNG tuber that you made yourself.
Well, the thing is, I'm not constantly staring at it, so I forget that it's there. This is like I know that I draw I do everything myself, but like sometimes I just forget that like people can't, you know, or like people aren't used to it. So whenever it's brought up, I'm like, oh yeah. Anyway, well, not anyway, but like it's like just like a little thing that I forget like happens.
Whoa.
Hey yo. Hey yo. If you ever feel like you need one, you know who to hit up. I do I do two different styles. Well, two different line art styles more exactly. So with the one that I have right now, if I go wee, you see this little guy? Bro's kind of sketchy. Like, jokes aside. You can't really notice it that much. But it is kind of sketchy. But I also have a clean line art thing. I need to make a commission sheet. That's what I gotta do. Oh. You know who to hit up if you want to go through with that. I'd be more than happy to help out. Because honestly, you've helped me out so much with like Blender stuff that I feel like, I don't feel like, but I want to like return the favor in some way. Because I wouldn't be able to do decal concepts or be as big into graphic design as I am now if I didn't get some pointers from you. Checking now. My Discord on my phone is crashing. There we go. Ah! I still get paid? Ooh. That's what I struggle with. I'm not gonna lie, Furf. That's what I struggle with. I do too much shit for free. And then I feel bad putting a price tag on it, even though I know that I should. Like, I can, like, if you want, I can send you, like, an entire, like, folder of all the stuff I've made for free. For, like, people. It's tragic. it's tragic.
Yeah.
Outside, yeah.
You're very generous, which is a good trait, but but too much.
Yeah. Yeah, I struggle with like pricing my stuff to the point where yeah.
Yeah.
Like I made a controller overlay for just for example, I made a controller overlay for Miss Macho, just out of fun, for fun. She paid me, of course, and I was just like, oh, just 15 bucks. So I got 15 bucks out of that, which I was like, yay, 15 schmuckaroos. But I feel bad whenever I'm asked to like give a price, because I'm like, I don't know what this is worth. So it's always like a struggle. I think another thing with me struggling on finding prices for things is that sometimes the quality is somewhat good all the time, but it's not at like other levels. Like, and it's also, I think it's just like self-doubt with the program that I use, because I don't use Photoshop, I don't use Adobe, I don't use Illustrator, I don't use like any of like usual stuff. I just use a thing on my iPad. So I feel like it's
Like, despite that, it's surprising on how well things turn out if it's just like some silly little app.
no, yeah, I've been using it for like over 7 years now, I think. You still get yelled at by friends? I was getting yelled at by one of my friends, but then they kind of just like stopped caring. So I did too. So I could probably put up a commission sheet for like PNG tubers and whatnot. And like it'd be so much fun to do like tools don't matter, it's the product. Yeah, I'm gonna have to write that down.
That's a good saying.
That is. Um. You yell at me now? Understood. I will be. I'll be your student. Teach me your ways. Hey, hey. One of my favorite things to do is to find graphics that I enjoy, or I think are like complex, and then remake them from scratch. Which is essentially what I was doing with the RLCS ones that I sent a while ago. But once I'm done, like, to getting them as close as I possibly can to the original, I kind of just stare at it and study it, and then I just leave it. Like, I don't post it anywhere. I just have it. Being honest, pricing wise is about finding pricing that you think is fair for both the client and yourself. Yeah, that's the hardest part, because I don't know if you sell, let's say, a character render drawing that's 15, but it took 5 hours to make. The only reason it worked for $30 an hour. Huh.
That's a good way to look at it.
Hmm. I need to start tracking my times on how long it takes me to do things.
Yeah, because there's been things that you thought took like less than an hour when really it took 3.
Yeah, I lose track of time super quickly
Yeah.
when I'm focused on doing, especially like art, like when I draw a carrot and whatnot.
Yeah.
I lose track of time there, and that's why like I try to have the speed paints to be like, hey, it took this much time, but like they never save. So it's like, damn. Of course, you want to start on the smaller side, but it's about maximizing how much you make with the time. Yeah, there's a slightly small, not too small, like a somewhat small org that I've been talking to for a while about designing stuff for them. And I think I might start asking for like for pay, like slight, just like anything. But I don't know how I would bring up that conversation. Speaking of which, I think I need to talk to him today.
Cool.
I flipped him quickly. For example, I have Blender set up for like transparent renders that I charge for like 70 or 50 to 75 for like 3 to 4 renders, but it's just swapping decals that I can do in 15 to 20 minutes at most. Hmm. Good. I've seen a lot of those on my art Twitter timeline. Whenever I see one, I'm like, huh.
Mm.
Charge 25 to 40, but not start from scratch. Yeah, so then it, like saves time slightly, but not have to worry about like proportions and like whatnot. I could do that. Yeah, that's kind of what I did for my emotes this time around, the newer ones, the ones that I have now. Because if you look at them, they all have like the same base, but it's either just the mouth or the eyes that move. Which is what I noticed. I just need like a base layer, and then I could change everything else that I need to. So I kind of did that. My spinning emote's very outdated. It's like 2 years old.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, I want to update it, but at the same time, I just want to keep it how it is.
Yeah, it feels nostalgic, I guess.
Nostalgic.
I don't know, something along that line.
Yeah, I feel like if I remade it now, I'd give it like the little Animal Crossing hands. It's all about saving time. True. I'm gonna go to my be right back screen real quick. I want to check something. Or not be right back, my just chilling. Blue, can you like type 4 things in chat real quick? Never mind.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to change. I think I could have 2 separate chat boxes. I think. I'm not entirely sure. But I just wanted to see how the white text would fare to the screen on that, like where it is on that screen. Base prices for commons as quick stuff, and then higher prices for quality and custom stuff. That makes so much sense. That makes so much sense. Oh, I do all my decals from scratch. The ones I have made, at least. Or that's half true, because I have the file of the decal I made previously, so I get like a somewhat locale of where everything should be, and then I do everything else from scratch. Like I place the logos where they need to be, and then I do everything else from scratch. I could make like a base file that's like, hey, logo this size, logo here, sponsor logo here, and then like a bunch of like, I might do that. Ow! That shit hurt.
Aw.
The fucking reverb on that was painful.
Reverb?
Yeah, the reverb. Unless you want to call it bass. Yeah. I don't really think about, like, how efficient my way of doing things is. Mostly because I don't have, like, remotely any clients at all. Like, constantly, like, reaching out to me. So I kind of just do it at, like... I do it under a reasonable time, but, like, I do it under, like, my own kind of pace. If that makes sense. Like, I'll get it done within, like, a day or two. But... I never really think about how insufficient my workflow is. Don't have clients yet. True. I'm kind of worried for the day that I get some.
It'll come eventually.
Because I've had art commissions before. Well, one. That was fun. You think I could get stuff rolling? Possibly. Just gotta put myself out there. Because, what I might do, because when I post a concept, I post like a little photo. But what I might start doing is just like posting the elements of the project in the thread itself of that tweet. So then it's not just like, when I posted my Shopify, it was just a Shopify logo, and then like Shopify and my logo, and then just the Behance link. But I might start like posting the decals in like the thread or like the first tweet, or like just so it shows like what's on it, so you don't have to click a link to see anything. I just gotta be confident and like put myself out there, which is something I've always struggled with. But I'm getting better now, especially with Shopify. I've been annoying the hell out of Shopify for the past 3 days. They even posted like a blurred version of my screenshot of the decal. So yeah, I'm not really sure what my hook is. Like for my art, like my character art, it's the style frame is kind of like the sketchiness of it and like the cell shading. But yeah, it's hard to know like what will get people's attention and what like piques interest. I don't think I have a real like style frame or hook to my branding. Kind of. I'd say it's like the I don't really know anymore. I would say it's the airplane, but I don't really use the airplane anywhere that much anymore. Like it's still around, but like
Yeah.
oh. Yeah. I'll figure out something to do with whatever my next project is. I'll see if I could do like something special with it.
Mm.
Oh. I just got so scared, dude. Oh my gosh.
Eh?
Ah, this tweet from Shopify. The caption is an update on an update on Rebellion Rocket League. Tonight we are announcing that I don't know how to pronounce I don't know how to pronounce that. It's their sub player. So Shopify is no longer gonna have a sub because the sub wants to compete. Nex. His name is Nex. Okay.
Mm.
Tonight we are announcing that Nex will be relinquishing his substitute role in Shopify or on Rebellion RLCS in order to compete in the rest of the year's RLCS circuit. I got so that notice scared the shit out of me. I was like, what do you mean an update on Rebellion RLCS? Sometimes it may just be custom while tying into the project. Yeah. I was thinking one thing I could do is like no clue. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna lie. I had something and then it just disappeared. I didn't get a foot. I wonder what my next project should be. I think if anything, I might like I could redo the Sentinels concept to make it better.
Oh.
Especially now with like their whole entire like their stylization from the tournament they did in Korea. That could be a lot of fun to like mess around with. So I've already been messing around with it. So that could be fun to do. Sen could be cool. I feel like now I could do a lot more with Sen than I would have already done. And make it like a lot better. Probably do more than just home decals, probably do away ones as well. Like renders like oh, because I didn't do that with Shopify, huh? Because I did that with Sentinels. Because with Sentinels, I did like potential like game day graphics and like stuff like that. I forget that I didn't do that with Shopify. Or with I don't know if I should be referring to them as Shopify or as Rebellion. I'm not entirely sure. But like posters, wallpapers. Oh, it's hard for me because I don't have like or well because you sent me Sovereign's Field a while back and I still have like roughly no clue how to work it. Like I've messed around with it a couple times, but I could never like make it look good. And also the size of the cars, because I import the cars from a different thing, so they're like not sized properly. So I'd probably have to find like a background project or something. Because I see a lot of decal designers have like the little item shop rotating platform. Like they have this with like a different background, but they have like the base of this, have like lights on top, and it looks really, really cool. Transparent renders. I did, what was that one? I can't remember which one it was that I did. I did that with Orbiters. With the Orbiters project, it was a lot of just transparent renders that I would plop onto my program and just like build a background on top and like add lighting to it. So the majority of like I have like transparent renders of all the orbiters, like cars and formations that I used for that project. And I have some extra that since we dropped out of that league early, I never got to show. I have messed around with lighting in Blender. Like I've duplicated like light sources and I've like changed the color of them, which is you can see that in Sentinels, the Sentinels project. Because a lot of like especially with like one like the game day graphics, they're very heavily based off of lighting and colors from official Sen graphics where they have like lights on their players, and the lights are like there's a light on the right side that's red, and then one on the left side that's like blue. I know that I messed around with that one. That was one of my favorite ones. But like I've learned a few things here and there just by messing around. But sky texture. I shall look for a sky texture. No, stream's buggy. I see it right now. It's in red.
Mm.
I'm not entirely sure why, but it's probably because I hit the 2-hour mark.
Oh yeah. 2 hours already? What?
Yep. I'm not sure if my internet will get back up. I'm not gonna lie. It's been buggy all day because of the storms. And it's already gone down.
Going through storms right now?
Yeah. For the rest of the week, it's gonna be storming, I'm thinking. Because my internet's gone out, like, twice already today. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's, like, getting ready to die again anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
That's also another thing I have to learn how to figure out nodes. I know how to import a decal onto a car. It's about the extent of my knowledge.
Oh.
I haven't messed with combining different nodes together, making a new one. It's just what I have there. I could search up tutorials. I just haven't had, like, the projects that I've done, I haven't really, like, thought of that. I'm gonna stream when the new decals come out, too.
Ooh.
And I know the first decals I'm gonna buy.
I wonder whatever they are.
For the first season. For the first time since esports decals dropped, it will be a different team that I go for first.
Wow.
Which is really weird. And I wish I still had the VODs of past seasons. But Vitality banner go crazy.
Wow.
Ah! Rebellion's branding for RLCS now is so odd. Or not odd, but like it's so complex because of all of the effects and everything that I know that it's going to be really hard, if not like roughly impossible to like try to replicate that. Think of nodes as layers / adjustment layers in Photoshop. I shall think of them exclusively as layers. Because layers are... Everyone knows layers. I think that's another thing that leads into my pricing self-sabotage. I don't know the majority of things that like I think I should know at this point. Like adjustment layers, nodes, all this stuff. So it's just like oh, I don't know all this stuff. Maybe I should not price it so high. Cause like whenever people start talking about like Photoshop or like Blender, I get completely lost. Starter scene. I have your starter scene, do I not? I'm pretty sure that's the one that I have. The one with just the models. Uh, Scrolling back through my large fucking downloads folder. Too far back. I tried to use the hype chamber for a little bit, but it was so confusing. I gave up.
Hmm. No, there is a large delay.
I think did I move to a different file location? If so, where did I put it? Um, hmm. It's my internet for sure. Yeah, I found it. I have to. Can I pin this? I need to pin.
Oh, now your stream's at the point where you paused your game.
Wait, really?
At least from my side.
Oh shit. There we go. I found it. Yeah, I have the starter pack. It's gonna take forever to relay that info, but I have it. I wonder what is lagging me, if it's something I can control. When did I last tap on it? Oh yeah, I could check on Epic Launcher. Or the last time I opened it. I think it was last year,
Eh?
if not longer. No, I don't know. Yui Chewy. Hello. The Chewy decided to wake up from her nap.
Whoa,
Chewy.
the Chewy.
The Yui Gooey Chewy Chewy Yui Gooey Gooey Chewy Chewy Yui Chewy
How is the Yui Chewy going?
She's awake and waddling around.
Whoa.
And probably hungry. Cause she's past nom time. What time is it? Yeah.
Ah.
Here you go. There you go, little goober. There you go. Yeah! Oh, big stretch. Big stretch.
Aw.